Are you sick and tired of your Sony NEX 5N overheating? Well, in this episode of TFX TV, I'm going to show you a modification that'll put an end to your camera overheating. Can the Sony NEX 5N make it to its full 29 minutes and 50 seconds in 107-degree temperatures without overheating? Let's find out. It's time for TFX TV. Let's plug in. Hey everybody, this is Aaron Anderson with TFX TV. Today I wanted to show you my quick little DIY project on how to keep your Sony NEX 5N from overheating. It's super cheap, super quick, and it works really well. So I'm going to give you some close-up shots, some video shots of this on how I built it all. And if you're tired of your Sony NEX 5N overheating, this is a must-do modification. So check this out. Okay, so for the actual piece, it's really easy. All I did was I took a piece of plastic. I don't even remember what this was from, but all I did was cut a square, and I put Velcro on the bottom. And at Radio Shack, I bought this little fan, and I sanded the bottom of the fan, and I sanded the bottom of the plastic, and I just super glued it with a gel super glue. Stuck them together. That's all I did. Then I put a little slot in the side here. Ran you buy these at Radio Shack also, these little 9-volt battery clips. Ran it underneath the Velcro there, and that is all that's needed. It's really simple to do, and it only literally took me probably about 10 minutes to make that. So there you have it. If you're like me, I was kind of getting annoyed about the camera overheating. Now this thing would overheat just in 78-degree room at around maybe about the 19-minute mark. It would overheat. And if you're doing like an interview or something like that and it overheats, it could be a big problem. So I made this little device, which basically is a fan on a piece of plastic, as you can see here. And all it does, I have Velcro. Let me see if I can get this in here. Try to do this all in one shot here. I got Velcro on the bottom, and on the base plate, on the quick release plate, I got Velcro. Also what I did is on the back of the camera here, you can see all these little holes. This used to have a manufacturer sticker on it, and it is metal, so all I did was I took the sticker off, which would reveal these little holes in the back. That allows hot air to get out and cooler air to get in, and it works really good. So after making this little plastic piece with the fan on it, you just Velcro it into the position like this, and then I've got a 9-volt battery with Velcro on the back of the battery, and the battery Velcro's right here, and then you just plug it in. And now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the fan is blowing there. And you can still use the screen in a flat position like this. Let's see if we can turn this on here. Not much to see in the video here, but you can see that it's on. There's my hand. And it works really nice. Let's see the side shot there. Little battery. And now my camera doesn't overheat. Let's just take this off so you can see how it's all in one little package here. So you can throw this on a slider or a shoulder rig, or just move it around handheld or whatever. And when you're ready, put it back on here. And there you go. Nice little fan. Now what I did is I went out into the car because I was trying to find a place that would be the hottest to really stress this thing to the max. So I went out and I did some tests to see how this little modification will hold up to hot weather. So now you're about to see some videos. First I did it without the fan, and the other videos I did it with the fan, so you could see how this thing does. So check this out, and we'll come back. Okay, so this test here is to show how long this camera will last, the Sony NEX 5N, without any modifications. Now, if you look under here, I already did the sticker mod. As you can see, it's gone. But by closing the screen completely flat to the body of the camera, there's no air going to get through those holes and no heat coming out. So by having the screen just like it is, it should be as if it was just a normal camera without the sticker mod. So we're going to hit record. Keep your eye on the temperature and on the recording time, and we'll see how long the Sony NEX 5N lasts with no modification. Okay, so you can see right there at about 6 minutes and 30 seconds we've got the overheating icon, and if you look over, it's 90 degrees. So we're not doing too good without any modifications here. Let's keep going. So there you have it. If you have a Sony NEX 5N, the total record time that it allows you is 29 minutes and 30 seconds, but with the overheating issue, you barely get half of that. So that's a big bummer. Okay, here we are. We are going to do a stress test on the Sony NEX 5N. I have the fan mod, and the fan mod is going. This is the sticker mod and, of course, the fan mod. And I've got everything on automatic. You can see the autofocus is going there. Now I have everything on automatic so that it's really going to stress the processor. And as you can see, it's 99.1 degrees, and we're going to hit record, and we're going to see how long this thing will last before it overheats. Okay, we're at the 10-minute mark. It's almost 103 degrees, and we just now got the overheating warning icon. Okay guys, well, you're not going to believe this, but as you can see, my camera is still going, but my iPhone actually overheated. It's the first time I ever had my iPhone overheat while filming. I think it was like around 18 minutes into the recording, and it overheated, so so my iPhone turned off, so I had to take it out of the LifeProof case and let it cool down, and now it's all back together, and I put it up and I started recording again. So that's quite amazing. First time my iPhone ever overheated. And the Sony NEX 5N, which is very, very prone to overheat, even in 78-degree room, that it's 105 degrees and it's still going with no overheating. So that's quite amazing. Okay guys, it is 106 degrees, and my Sony NEX 5N 100% of the time would overheat at the 22-minute mark with no modifications. So here we are over 22 minutes, 106 degrees, and it's still working. Okay guys, my iPhone actually overheat again. Now I'm just hand holding it here. We're at 107 degrees and we're at 29 minutes and 27 seconds with no overheating issues. I'm actually quite amazed. So let's hope this doesn't overheat till we see it say 29.50. That means this camera went the whole 29 minutes and 50 seconds with no overheating issues. There it is, guys. Went the whole recording time of the Sony NEX 5N. I'm Aaron Anderson with TFX TV. Till next time.